Why are you guys so obsessed with
Flummox.
Like, honestly, I feel scared, elated, anxious. This guy's sleeping on. Over to John.
The cat's in the cradle and silver spoon. The little boy blue and the man.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Control. I see your boy Athos talking shit about me, saying I wasn't entertaining. Oh, crap.
Oh, good effort. Stop window.
Guy to my left. Guy to my left in the bay.
Yeah.
It's sub only. It's probably gonna be sub only for a while now, and the main reason is because I enjoy it so much more sub only. Like, one thing I hate about streaming is dealing with people just coming and doing the same tired shit over and over again. I much rather deal with a slower chat and less donations than have to deal with assholes making multiple accounts. Teammate's still up top.
Oh yes, he's running across you, Jordy. He's running across to you. He might be in the garage.
Oh my lord!
He's on my body. There you go. Nice.
They've gone in that door down there, Jordy.
Oh! Why'd you guys go in that building?
Nice. Down.
Oh, come on! Fuck!
Push.
Oh, you guys fucked me hard, really. I couldn't wait 2 seconds to let him get off the roof. Oh, all right, another guy there.
Get the $6 get us in, and then we can get their loot. Yeah, he's
in the roof too, in the other.
Oh, fuck! I killed 2 of them. Come on!
Sending you back to
Fuck!
base.
That would have been nice. Hold on, I'm going down to get him. I'm going down
Oh
to get
my
him.
lord! Can you get me?
On the roof. Multiple.
Yeah.
Jump on the wall.
Oh, come on! Fuck! I shouldn't have fucked
Yeah,
with
mate, you
that.
can do that.
Dude, why don't you get a fucking life, really? It's just like, I feel like I can play so much better than I'm playing. Like, I feel like the good Call of Duty Jordy died in Black Ops 3.
I feel like that. Have we got crossplay with Roth, by the way?
Like, how the fuck do I lose that? Real talk. Real the fuck talk.
I see them. I fucking choked. I'm retarded.
Oh, come on, dude. Fucking fight back.
Shoot. I'm trying to get to you.
I cracked one's armor.
Out the wings is right. He's hit.
Oh, fuck, man. Why'd you fucking run away like a bitch?
I got him all.
Alright.
So good. Oh, this guy, I think. We've got statue box, we've got munitions boxes down here, we've got the lot, Jordy. If you win this, I'll buy you back, no problem.
Your team can pay for your
They're
release.
fighting, I think. I don't know the friends. Oh, in front of you.
All right. Let's get a top 10, boys.
Yes, sir.
Want a sip of Yoo-hoo, Bailey?
360s for fun.
Oh, Bailey. You got me killed, baby.
Fuck.
Trophy systems
It
up!
was around there.
Oh, come on.
Crawl back, crawl back, crawl back.
Shit, they're all on the mountain. It's like an ambush.
Oh, 6. Why didn't you let me crawl further, man? Oh, look at that. Rocco bit his tail. Look at you, a butthole, Rocco. Like, me and my wife do daily walks, and we try to take Bongo with us. That's another reason I got the truck, because I could put rubber mats down and Bongo could climb in, and, you know, we could take him to, like, I don't know, like the River Walk or Valor Park or wherever we want to go. And I got Bongo this, like, security harness that says, like, Bongo on the side, and it has, like, security on the other side. So, like, he's allowed light walks. I haven't stopped taking Lexapro. I sometimes forget. Yeah, the only reason I'm still on Lexapro is because I didn't have insurance. And since I have insurance now, like, I'm probably going to go on Wellbutrin. That's what my doctor wanted me to be on. But Wellbutrin was $200 for a 30-day supply, whereas Lexapro was $38 for a 90-day supply. So, like, I was dealing with Lexapro because, like, Lexapro's, like, kind of mellowed out a little at this point. And I feel like I need to, like, switch to another brand. But I have insurance now, so, like, I can afford Wellbutrin. Why do I need I don't use them more antidepressant. I use it for anxiety. My big thing isn't so much I get depressed, is I stress myself out. Like, probably can't tell. You can't tell with the camera, but if you look right here, like, all this right here is gray. Big gray line. Like, my beard's mainly gray. And a lot of that is to come with, like, stressing. Like, I stress about numbers all freaking time. Like, for example, like, I see 336 viewers right here. Like, if I wasn't on Lexapro, I can tell you exactly how I'd be thinking, right? I wouldn't look like, well, man, I wouldn't look at, like, I've streamed twice a day and I've made $180. I wouldn't look at it that way. I would look at it like, you have 336 viewers. You were pulling 1,000 viewers 2 months ago.
You're failing, Jordy. You're gonna be alone. You're gonna lose everything you have.
Blah 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 blah. You're gonna be a bum. You know, wife's gonna leave you. I have those type of thoughts, and I stress myself out over and over again about numbers. That's why when I was younger, I was so much into KD, because KD was something I could control for the most part, and it's something that kept going. Like, numbers give, numbers take, and, like, number game in the YouTube Twitch world normally takes more than they give.
Yeah, I have panic attacks and things like that.
Like, full on can't breathe because I stress about things, and that's why I was having, like, rage reactions in World War II. I was on the verge of a panic attack all times. Which I enjoyed driving my truck a whole lot more than I enjoyed the Mustang. Right, the Mustangs are fun, but so I basically, and I also needed a truck to pull my trailer, and I eventually want to get a bigger trailer, and I hopefully might have a kid soon. And I needed a back seat, so, like, I had an extended cab truck, I had a 2-door car. I was like, all right, so I'll sell my truck and I'll trade the car in. What I did, and consolidate to one truck. So, like, the truck payment's like $150 more or some shit like that. But at the end of the day, I don't have to pay for an entire second car's insurance. So it doesn't even out, but it closes the gap. So I'm not really paying that much more than I was, and I basically have a brand new truck. Have you experienced paralysis and panic attacks? No, I've never experienced the paralysis. The panic attacks. Mine is just overstressing to the point that it destroys me. Like, I'm perfectly happy with my house. It's paid for. I got to do some upgrades to it, but, like, it's mine. The land's mine. I got land in other places. What am I planning for moving in? No. If anything, I will move into a house, but I'm not going to do that most likely on Twitch. Like, house is paid for. I could live in this house another 20 years without paying another dime for a house and still move into a house later on. Like, if I move into another house, I'm gonna have a huge down payment, probably like 60 to 70% of the house value. Put it all down and have a payment like that. It's like $300-400. Doesn't your house devalue since it's a modular home? Not a troll question. It's a good question. Mobile homes or modular homes do lose their value over time as they, right? Because nobody wants to live in a 1979 double wide. Them's facts, right? Where I'm getting around that is the location I'm in. I'm a mile from a school, half a mile from a store, 2 miles from a 24-hour store. I have 3 housing developments springing up around me. I'm soon going to be 15 minutes from the beach. And all this has happened is my granddaddy bought the land we're on right now. And he bought it for like $4,000. And it was in the middle of nowhere. Now all of a sudden that same $4,000 land is worth $90,000. And it's only going to keep going up. Because when they ever build the bridge over the Walkmall down here in Bucksport, my land is going to triple in value. It's going to go probably $240,000 for an acre. How many times do I get laid a month? As many times as I want to. Married. My wife is currently going through some medical issues, and I'm trying to wait all that out before I make any major purchases, like changing a house or anything like that. DK Rose, the amount of money it would take for me to do a drunk stream is not something I'd accept as a donation. Like, it would be dumb because my father lived most of his life as an alcoholic. And my grandfather died from alcoholism. Brooke died from alcoholism. My grandmother's first husband died from alcoholism. My grandmother got into 2 major wrecks with alcohol as a contributing factor. My granddaddy died from alcoholism. I do not wish to drink because it runs in my family. And I've seen a lot of men in my family die from it. But I'm going to let you guys go. Hope everybody had a wonderful time tonight. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm Audi 5000. Peace, people. That's actually pretty good.
Lummox.